Number one, I need you to identify the EEPROM. So if you have an Android, click and hold, go to widgets, go app, or searching here for magnifier. That one right there, magnifier. Click and hold, and you leave it there, and then you open it. And with that, you can turn the flashlight on and read the numbers of the EEPROM. Okay, if it's not legible, you cannot see it, put some lacquer thinner in there. And clean the conformal coating so you can actually see it. Hopefully you can see that. Okay, that's number one. Number two, and this is more important, take a picture, okay, of how it is so you can record the position and the components surrounding it. Take a picture, take 2 pictures. From there, you're gonna work on it. The way I want you to do it is like this. Put some solder on all the pins. If the solders had some issue like sticking together, burn the flux first. Let it do that until the smoke stops coming out. Like when there is no smoke, you go ahead and do it. Like that. You leave it there. You wait until the smoke stops. Grab some tweezers. And then you heat it up on each side, like this one first, and then here. Don't force it. It has to come out on its own. If it gets stuck on something, don't lift it up. Don't put pressure on it. Okay, no pressure at all. So once you have it out, there's 2 places that you gotta clean. One of them is the EEPROM itself. And the other one is your board. So for the board, number 1, flux. And on the EEPROM too. ¿No veo una trenza por ahí, ¿no?
¿Una trenza?
Yeah.
Ya, ¿dónde la vi? ¿De qué lado se me hace que vi una?
Ah, what a fucking mess. Oh, there's one. So look for some solder wick like this. There should be some in there. If there is none, let me know, and I'll tell you how to do it in a different way. I'm actually gonna do it in a different way once I'm done with this. God damn it. So this big dub of it, just pick it up with the soldering. What the fuck was there component in there? Okay, this is how you do it. You just put it on top. And wait until it wicks it off. Don't put any pressure on it, okay? Don't put pressure on it. This thing has to collect it on its own. It has to wick it off on its own. If it gets saturated like that, you move up a little bit on the rest of it, or just clip this off. And then do it again. If it looks like that, it's fine. You're gonna do it at the end. Now you're gonna clean it up at the end. Now this one, the EEPROM, we left some flux in there. All you gotta do is touch the flux and then touch the pins. Like this. Again, be gentle. Don't put any pressure on them. Okay, that's how you take them off. Now you let it cool off. Still recording? ¿Todo está grabando?
Sí.
Okay, put thinner in there, and you put lacquer thinner in there. That one. Where you're gonna solder should look like that. The EEPROM that you're gonna work with, should be clean like this. Should be clean like that. All right, that's how you're gonna work with it. Make sure you can read the numbers so you know which one is number one. Okay, when you can read top to bottom, left to right, just like you read a book, bottom left, it's gonna be your number one. So that means that you can read like that, just like you read a book. Bottom left, that's your number one. Okay, when you're gonna solder the back, when you're done programming, I recommend you do it like this. You put some solder on your soldering iron. Position it where it has to go. If it doesn't look that good, it's fine. Just tack that one pin, first one. This one's crooked. So you're gonna tack one of them, and check till it's nice and straight. Just one, just that one. All right, nice and straight. You work on the opposite side. You can try to do one at a time. I highly recommend you use flux instead. If it looks like that, like what you're seeing right now, put a little bit of flux. And then you touch it and take it away. With this, the solder that we removed, we're gonna work on the other side. We're gonna touch it and take it away. Touch it and take it away. I want you to see what the flux does. This side doesn't have any flux. This one does. You see how it does? And now you see what this is doing? So that means it needs more flux. This one's good. This side is good. This side is no good. So what does it need? It needs flux. When you have a bridge between one and between two, 3 or more pins, you put flux. You touch it, take it away, and clean it. Touch it, take it away, clean it. Touch it again, clean it. Once there is not enough material to make a bridge, no more bridges. All right, and then clean it. At that point, you use let it cool off again, cool down a little bit, put some thinner and clean it up. I'm gonna show you how to do it in case you don't have a way to clean this shit, okay? Or in case you want to do it this way. You put thinner in it so you can clean it up. Let's pretend that we didn't do it with the soldering iron. This one, it's different, okay? You can pick, you can choose which way to do it. You're gonna wait until your equipment heats up. The one you have over there, I think it's in Fahrenheit. So make sure it's about 700, 750 degrees over there. If it's Fahrenheit, if it's Celsius, it should be around 400. So mine, it's in Celsius, right? It's about 400. It's a little bit high, but look how I'm gonna do it. So you're gonna heat it up. Don't stop moving it. Don't stop moving it, okay? And then you hold it. And you keep at it. You see that? You just come off like that. So, if you did that, some people find it easier to work this way. If you did that, you put thinner in there, so it'll be clean. You put flux in it. You grab your soldering iron, you put a little bit on it, and you touch them. Okay? With good flux, the pad itself is gonna take as much as it needs. It's not gonna take more than what it needs. With good flux, no flux is gonna take more than what it needs. So like that. You see it? You do it like that. You leave the flux in there. Once you're done reading it, you put it on top of it. as straight as you can. This is the risky part. This is the risky part. You got to pay attention, okay? Not to overheat things. You gotta wait until you see that the solder liquefies, like it melts. Try not to keep this in there for too long. Take away, like work on it. Take away, work on it. Take away. Okay, like right now. Look, hopefully you can see that it moves. Póngale donde que se mira, que se mueve. Okay, so you heat it up. You see it moves. Right there, it doesn't move. Hopefully you can see it moving. Alright, once it's good, just let it be. And you're done. Just in case you have doubts about it, you guessed it, more flux. You touch it one at a time. Good flux, you can touch them all together. Like that. You touch, take away, you touch, take away, and then you clean the tip. Like you should do. If you don't have anything like this, grab a piece of cloth, like that, damp it in water, like really wet, and then clean it up. It works the same. You let it cool down a little bit. You let it cool down about a minute. More thinner, lacquer thinner, the one we have on the bottle, not the one in the big bucket, on the one in the bottle. Should look like that. That's on one side. That's on the other side. Inspect it, make sure that no components are missing. Then you should be done. Let me know if you have any questions, okay? Córtalo por ahí.